Hi guys, update as to yesterday's videos. I said that there was pretty certain I dislocated my right knee. I actually have. There was concern that there was cartilage damage as well and some ligament damage. There is no cartilage damage. I have actually torn some ligaments in the knee as well. And said my other knee was a bit sore. That's just some minor bruising and I've strained that knee a little bit, but it's not too bad. I said also that I was going back today, which I have been back this morning. I said they were talking about possibly giving us the shorter brace. They didn't. They said they want us in this full long leg brace. They have actually changed my crutches. I have actually got the underarm crutches, which I've only ever used once before, and that was about 15 years ago when I injured my left knee playing football. I had quite a bad knee injury, and I used them then. I struggled a bit with them then because I was having bother with my shoulder. I'd hurt my shoulder, so I struggled to use them. But they said I can still use the forearm crutches if I'm just sort of hobbling around the house. But if I'm going outside, they want us to use the underarm crutches. So I said a couple of reasons. One, it is easier to keep the weight off the injured leg. It'll support my other knee better. Said also it'll put less strain on the heart, because they were a bit concerned about that. I can weight bear on my right knee for short periods of time, but they're advised as much as possible not to put any weight on it to help it heal. I will probably be on these crutches for between 2 to 4 weeks, I think. I will then go down to the forearm crutches. Probably when I go down to the forearm crutches, I'll go down to the shorter splint. I may go down sooner, I may not. I may still have this splint on for a while. As far as my my left knee, I've still got the same support as I had on yesterday. Said I don't need to put a brace on, which I normally wear. This does actually have stays in it, so it is actually supporting the knee. It's more comfortable. I said also they don't want it to make this knee too stiff with it's not going to bend. I can't bend this knee at all. I don't particularly want to be honest. Did examine it again today, poked and prodded it, which didn't go down very well because it's eased off quite a bit this afternoon, although it is just early on. This morning it was really, really very painful. I didn't get a great deal of sleep last night with it because it was going absolutely mad, the pain. But they said the first couple of days, which as people know, so I'll show you is getting around. I can get up. My leg under the table, it's not easy to get up, so please bear with me because I'm not used to these. So I'm putting the weight on it at the moment and I can feel the pain so, but I can't actually weight bear short distances. I'll just move that. See, that's what I'm wearing on that. And I'll just put my weight on it for a short period. Saying it's a bit get used to them. As I say, normally it's always been. I have actually had bother with this knee before. I have injured it, and a couple of years ago, I think it was the last time I had any major. It's nearly always my left knee, but the way I fell, look, I have actually strained this a little bit, but it's not too bad. Like last night was quite sore. Today it's not much more painful than it is on a normal day-to-day basis with it. It is a bit swollen. As I say, I'll be walking around like this for probably 2 weeks, and they said hopefully after 2 weeks I'll be able to like weight bear using these type of crutches, and then after another 2 weeks hopefully go down to the forearm crutches, which I'll probably be on for about they said probably possibly depending how it heals 2 to 4 weeks. If it hasn't made any great progress by then, they said we'd have to look at surgery to do something with the ligaments. And they said I was lucky in that my knee dislocated, but it went straight back in, so it does still do damage, but it's better than having to have it forced back in. So hopefully after a couple of weeks I should be able to get around reasonably well. I said all being well, I should be like probably walking reasonably well by Christmas, and possibly without crutches, maybe just using my stick, or maybe having to use 2 sticks. I could still be on the forearm crutches. They don't know for sure, depending how it heals. They said it may heal quite quick, it may not. It's difficult to say. They said I'm lucky in the fact that there's been no cartilage damage. If it had been cartilage damage, it would have been surgery, because I would have had to remove the damaged cartilage. And they said although my cartilage is quite badly worn, it hasn't torn, which I said is quite unusual for someone with my knees. So it's, pluses and minuses. I'm still a bit stiff and sore, but we'll get there. As I say, when I've got out else to post, I will post. Anyone out there want to ask any questions, please feel free to ask. If you want to see us doing stuff, I'll try. Weight bear, I have to like keep this on 24/7 at the moment. So they said possibly in a month's time they may take this off when I'm at hospital doing physio, so they may give us exercises to do in the house. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you.